Breaking news! There was some news recently that generated a lot of buzz around the web among fans, and I'm going to give you all the details firsthand. But first, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already a part of this incredible community. We have some interesting stories to cover, so you won't want to miss them. Alright, let's get started. First, let's talk about our star safety, Justin Simmons. If you've been following the team this season, you know that Simmons has been a crucial part of our defensive success. But here's the thing, this week, the Falcons are headed to Denver, and it's going to be a special matchup for Simmons. This will be the first time he's faced the Broncos since they released him before free agency earlier this year. Talk about a full circle moment, right? Simmons had a standout 8-year career in Denver, making second-team All-Pro 4 times and earning 2 Pro Bowl nods. It wasn't an easy decision for the Broncos to let him go, but his move saved $18.25 million against the cap. Atlanta stepped in, and it's safe to say we have a gem. Now, he's formed one of the best safety duos in the league, bringing leadership and talent to our secondary. When asked about facing his former team, Simmons didn't mince words. "I'm really looking forward to going in there and finding a way to win a football game," he said. He acknowledged that there may be a mix of cheers and boos from the Denver crowd, but he's focused on what really matters, bringing home a win for the Falcons. What do you think, Falcons fans? Will Simmons' return to Denver ignite a fire in him to perform even better this Sunday? Head coach Raheem Morris had plenty to say about Nix, crediting Peyton's scheme for putting the rookie in a position to succeed. According to Morris, Peyton is known for making it easy for quarterbacks to find completions. And it's true, Peyton has a history of getting the most out of his QBs, and Nix has clearly benefited from that. But Morris also highlighted something we should all keep an eye on, Nix's mobility. The rookie has already rushed for 290 yards and 4 touchdowns this season, adding a new dimension to Denver's offense. You have to wonder, how will our defense handle Nix? Morris stressed that the Falcons will have to stay disciplined. Nix's ability to extend plays and avoid negatives makes him dangerous. He's proven to be tough to bring down and doesn't give the ball away easily. So, Falcons fans, what do you think? Will we be able to disrupt Nix's rhythm and make him uncomfortable? Let's not forget the history that intertwines these two teams. Morris and Peyton know each other well. Their history goes back to Morris' days as Tampa Bay's head coach, when Peyton was with the Saints. That familiarity makes this chess match all the more fascinating. Expect some strategic surprises on both sides. Nix will be facing Kirk Cousins, who is having a solid season for us with 2,634 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. This game has the makings of a great one, and it's a crucial one for the Falcons as they look to secure their 7th win before heading into the bye week. So what's at stake? For Justin Simmons, it's a chance to show his old team what they've been missing. For the Falcons, it's about proving we can handle a challenging road game and stop a promising rookie in his tracks. And for us fans? Well, we get to watch all the drama unfold. What are your predictions for Simmons' return to Denver? Will Bo Nix continue his winning streak, or will our defense shut him out? And of course, what do you think of our chances of coming away with a win? Write in the comments below. It's been a busy week with some big roster moves and injury updates that could shake up our game plan as we head into this weekend's matchup against the Denver Broncos. First, let's talk about our linebacker situation. The Falcons have officially released Tyreek Maddox-Williams from the practice squad. Maddox-Williams' stint with the team was short-lived, lasting just 2 weeks. Originally undrafted out of Rutgers, he had stints with the Chargers, Eagles, and Cardinals, even playing for Arizona last season. While Maddox-Williams was more of a depth play, his release paves the way for another interesting addition. Enter Jakeem Grant, a 2-time second-team All-Pro returnee. Grant has had his share of setbacks, missing the past 2 seasons with a torn Achilles tendon and a torn patellar tendon. But let's not forget, when healthy, this guy is electric on special teams. In 81 career games, Grant has racked up over 1,100 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns, and he's also dangerous on the ground. Falcons Nation, this could be a stealth acquisition if he regains form. What do you think? Is this a high-reward gamble worth taking, or should we be cautious about putting too much stock in his return? Next, let's talk about a crucial boost for our defense. Lorenzo Carter is back in practice. Carter has been on injured reserve for 4 weeks with a concussion, but this week he returned in a limited capacity. Head coach Raheem Morris is hopeful Carter can play against Denver, and boy, do we need him. Before his injury, Carter started the first 5 games and was a key cog in our defense, though his numbers, 15 tackles and 2 QB hits, don't tell the full story. He's a veteran presence, and having him back would be great as we try to keep Denver's dynamic rookie QB Bo Nix in check. Speaking of Nix, the rookie has been on a roll under head coach Sean Payton. His mobility and playmaking have caught everyone off guard, including Coach Morris. But our defense will have to step up, especially with some critical injuries to the line. How confident are you in our starting 7 containing Nix? Leave your thoughts below. Now, Falcons fans, we can't ignore the kicking issues with Young-Ho Koo. Last week's 2017 loss to the Saints was a tough pill to swallow, especially with Koo missing 3 key field goals. It's been a tough stretch for him, and his conversion rate has dipped to a season low of 70.8%. Despite that dip, Coach Morris is standing by Koo, emphasizing that the mental game is part of a kicker's challenge and that we're with him for now. What do you think about this, Falcons Nation? Should we move on from Koo, given his past reliability, or should we explore other options? Okay, let's get back to the injuries because there's a lot to cover. Defensive tackle Taquan Graham and defensive end James Smith-Williams both seem questionable for Sunday. Both were injured in our loss to New Orleans, and Coach Morris doesn't seem too optimistic about their availability. That opens up opportunities for young guys like rookie Brandon Dorlus, who could make his NFL debut. Keep an eye on this one, as new faces could be crucial in Denver's altitude. Meanwhile, tight end Charlie Warner and nickel cornerback D. Alford are also dealing with injuries. Alford's hamstring issue and Warner's concussion will keep our medical staff busy, while reserve nickel Antonio Hamilton Sr. is recovering from a pectoral injury. The good news? We have a few players recovering, including wide receiver Drake London and center Drew Dalman. Dalman's return window is open, and it looks promising that he'll be back soon, which should help solidify our offensive line. And let's not forget our QB Kirk Cousins. He's dealing with injuries to his right elbow and shoulder, but he did participate in practice. He assured reporters that he's ready to go, and honestly, we need him at his best if we're going to overcome Bo Nix and the Broncos. So, here's where we're headed for a crucial matchup in Denver. What do you think, Falcons fans? Will Lorenzo Carter's return boost our defense? Will Young-Ho Koo regain his accuracy and deliver when needed? And how do you feel about Jakeem Grant's potential impact as a returner? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed today's breakdown and want to continue following along this season, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Go Falcons!